Hello and welcome back to Sophie Loves 10. Today I'm here with my February TBR. Now, if you've been watching this channel for a little bit, you would have noticed that I'm in a little bit of a reading slump. However, today I had to go to the hospital and I was waiting there for the doctors to talk to my mum about something. And I started reading a book and I was getting very much into it, so I feel like with the right book, maybe this reading slump will finally leave me. And at the moment, I am reading a book. You might have heard of it, just online. People have been talking about it a little bit. And this is Corriveau by Stephanie Garber. And I have really been getting into this. I saw it in Waterstone today and I was like, oh, I'm just going to have to buy it because I've been waiting to read it. They said it's like The Night Circus. I love The Night Circus. So maybe this will stop my reading slump. And so far, so good. I sat there and I read till page 44 and I'm going to carry on reading it in a second. And I'm really enjoying it a lot. So I think I'm going to read this one. This one will definitely get read this month because I'm really enjoying it. So I thought I'd show you the other books that I have on my pile to read for this month. Obviously, I've still got my course books and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 more of those to read. Some of them are quite thick and some of them are quite small. If you want a video on my course books as well, I will do that separately in another video. But this one I wanted to be a little bit of a funner one because I'm not really enjoying my books this year. So that's a shame. But anyway, I've got a few here. I've got to read this at some point. I want to have some time. I've got next Thursday is my day off, first day off in a while. So I'm going to chill and I'm going to read this. And this is I Hate Fairyland by Scotty Young, and this is volume 2, Fluff My Life, and I'm really looking forward to reading this. I love this. It's about a girl trapped in Fairyland and she's trying to find the key. She's been there for like 24 years or something. I never remember how many years she's been there, but she's been there for a while and she can't get out. I'm really going to enjoy that. That's on my TBR for this month. I've got a few books that I have been sitting on my bedside table that I've started to read and I haven't finished. So I'm going to go through those because I want to get those read because I hate reading books and then stopping reading them. There's no particular reason why I stopped any of these books either, reading any of these books. So I think I'm going to have to finish reading them because it's annoying me because they're just sitting there taking up room. The first one, I actually think, oh no, I've read nearly all of this. And I'm not sure if I'm enjoying it, so I might pick it up again, but this might actually be DNF'd, believe it or not. And this is The Life-Changing Magic of Not Giving a Beep by Sarah Knight. And I'm not sure if I like this. This is basically telling people when to care and when not to care. And I think most of us know that already. If I feel about how I feel about this, but maybe I'll finish it because I am halfway through, but I can't remember most of it because I read it a long time ago. We'll see how I get on with that one, but that is on the TBR. Then I've got one that I started for this course and I'm about halfway through again, and I did really enjoy this, but it's short snippets of people's lives anyway, so I can pick it up as and when I want to really. And that is Londoners by Craig Taylor, which is all stories told by Londoners about certain things within London. And I was really enjoying this, so I'm up to the chapter Gleaning on the Margins. So each chapter has got like a section about what it's about, so climbing the ladder, like that kind of thing. And I am really enjoying this. I think this is a really nice idea, something that I would quite like to do as well, make a book about people's lives in London and talk to them about it, because I think most of the time stories come from other people's experiences and stuff like that, and if we talk to people more and find out more about their experiences, we can make a really good story about it. So I really am enjoying that. Then I've got one that I haven't really started, and I'm not sure if I'm going to get to this month, but it's on there. It's on the pile of the bedside table. And this is The Gospel According to Cain, which is by Corriveau Newland. I picked this up by accident. I thought this was the right book that we needed to read for the course. Corriveau was my tutor last year, and we had another Anatomy of a Man we had to read, which I read, which I really enjoyed, but I'm not sure if I'm going to get to this yet because I've got quite a few books on my TBR. I haven't been buying books lately because I'm very aware I've got 2 piles of books on my floor of books that I haven't read yet, and the 2 piles of books on my floor are books that I've bought around December time, so I really want to read them soon because they're books that I've really been wanting and saved up my Christmas money to buy them. So this isn't top of the list at the moment, but I do really want to get to it at some point soon. The next one is slightly ridiculous, and I don't know how I managed to do this because I really was enjoying it when I was reading it, and I knew I would, but I had to read Radinsky's Room for the course, so I put it down and I decided to read that instead. And this is Heartless by Marissa Meyer. I've been waiting to read this for ages, and I started reading it. I'm on chapter 10, not even chapter 17, chapter 10, and I have not done anything else with it. I need to finish it really badly. So this month, I want to finish it. And then the other thing that I'm not sure if I'm going to DNF this. Let me know in the comments if you've read this and you've enjoyed this, because I'm not sure how I feel. I'm finding it very difficult to pick up and carry on reading, and this is Passengers by Alexandra Bracken. I keep picking it up, keep putting it down. I'm on page 200, and I feel like this plot hasn't grabbed me enough to finish it. I think it's another 200 pages maybe. Yeah, like nearly 300 more pages, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. So let me know in the comments down below how you feel about it. And I've got a couple more here. I've got some new releases that I've really wanted to read. Gemina I thought was a really good one because I can read it, flick through it, because it's like this. Flick through it when I just want a day off from work and uni and stuff like that. So I thought I would put this in the pile to read because it will be a really quick read, and I'm looking forward to reading this a lot. Oh, the pile's falling. Another one that I've been looking forward to, which I really need to get to, is Roseblood by A.G. Howard, and this is the retelling of Phantom of the Opera, which I'm super excited for. I think it's going to be awesome. At the moment, I feel like I just want to read books that completely take me to like another world, because my course, the modules that we're doing are very much non-fiction, historical kind of modules, so I really want things that will just be like, you're somewhere else. You don't have to worry about history and non-fiction and stuff. So this one should be a really good one for about now. And then another one which I'm not sure if I'm going to get to, but has been on my TBR for a little bit now, and this is We've Always Lived in the Castle by Shirley Jackson. I absolutely love this cover. I love this the way they publish this. The book binding is just fantastic, and I think it's really beautiful, and I had to find this online when it came out. I pre-ordered it, the version of this, and I saw it in a bookshop recently, and there's like loads of different ones they've made this penguin version of, so other books, I can't remember exactly what they were, might be horror kind of stories, but I really enjoy this visually, so I think I'm going to enjoy it because I've heard a lot about this story, and believe it or not, I've never read any Shirley Jackson, so I think that'll be a really good one to read and get inspiration from. And lastly, I think, because a reading slump, I don't want to like give myself too many books to read. We've got quite a few in this pile already, and I think if I'm getting over this reading slump thing, and maybe don't pile on too many books, because maybe I'll just be like, I don't want to read any of them and just leave them. But this one I think should be read. There's a little story behind this. I've got two of his books. This is Joe Raphael's books. Raphael is my name. He is technically a cousin, and he's written 3 books, I believe. I've got 2 of them. My dad ordered them for me. Unfortunately, he passed away last week, and I thought I have these 2 books on my pile to read, and I should really read one. And I think I should read one this month. It just feels right to read one this month after what happened. So I'm going to read this one. Caught my eye out of the 2, and this is Escaping the Sun, and this is based on a true story. This is a biographical tale of the escape of Singapore of Major Colin Milton Brown. So I think this will be really interesting because I haven't read anything much about Japan. So we shall see what happens. It's pretty cool to see my last name on a book. Hopefully one day I'll be my full name on a book as well. So that is the last one. I am really trying hard at the moment to read books. I'm reading 1 a week for my course. So I'm going to try and get in as many of my own books that I want to read as well in between there as well. So let me know what you are reading in February. and we will speak in the comments as per usual. Speak very soon. Bye everyone.